tough. It's a pretty tough parable. So what's the point? Explain what's going on here.
I said that the people who were given more talents stewarded them better, and the one who had less to work with did not. And that this overall teaches how when God gives us things to work with, such as like gifts and opportunities and resources, you have to use what He's giving you to advance the kingdom. And because there is no fear in Jesus Christ, and the one who had less talents moved in fear, he did not get the reward that he was going to get. And that people who operate in like laziness and fear don't really truly have the faith in the things that you're supposed to have. And that those actions caused him to the darkness outside and the grinding of teeth sound like he went to hell, because that's what it says in the Bible. And then I said that the Bible does say that the love of money is the root of all evil, and who steward it well are called to higher things and to do the things of God.
Excellent. Very good. I like the fact that you highlighted the fear, because he says, I was afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting. The reason that he failed was not because he had less. It's not like
Right.
the guy who had 10 just had to make with what he was given something decent.
Mm-hmm.
The standard is not the same.
Right.
The first guy and the second guy didn't produce the same amount, but relative to what they had, they made use of it, they invested it, and they made something real out of it.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I don't know if I necessarily see that fear as a bad thing. Kind of makes me think of like a little bit of like fear of the Lord, talents, and like I really understand that, but this just like didn't end the way I was expecting it to end.
Here what you said is kind of different, because when you said you thought of it like fear of the Lord, I think if he did have the fear of the Lord, that he would have stewarded it more well. And when he didn't have much to bring, he wouldn't have been like, oh, since you didn't like put your money in good places, this is what I did, because like fear of the Lord and then like operating in fear is like two different things, because having fear in the Lord is a humbling fear. It's a more respectful fear of like to keep going, to know who Christ is, and to, walk in the things that he wants you to walk in.
I think he basically is saying, if you understood what kind of a master I am and what I was looking for, then how do you explain the fact that you were so afraid of losing it that you didn't bother investing, you didn't something up.
And it's not like he put too much on him that he couldn't bear, because Christ doesn't do that either. So.
Yeah. No, but